Hey, so in this video right now that I am making, I'm going to give you a set of tips on how to better yourself as a cosplayer. You can kind of pick and choose if you like them or not, so they might not all be like helpful, and I anticipate this video is probably going to be kind of long, so yeah. These are mostly for people that make their own cosplays. I figure a few of them can, kind of translate if you buy, but I've never bought. So for me to tell you how to be a better cosplay shopper might not be completely accurate. So just sit tight, we're going to get started, and I hope this helps you get better. Okay, so step one, or tip one, this is the most important in my opinion, is to research. That's just really important because you don't want an inaccurate cosplay, especially if you're making them. When you're making them, it should be as accurate as possible, especially because you're the one making it and nobody else is. Basically, you're not really restricted except for from your own abilities. So research it and make it as accurate as possible. It can be helpful to actually watch the anime or play the game. However, I do not believe that is required. So a lot of people argue with me on that, but if you like the character, you like the character. That's it. You don't need to completely, you should at least watch it, but to beat an entire game just because, whatever, that's kind of a lot. Like, at least YouTube how the character acts and stuff. You also will want to start costumes early and set a deadline. This is very important because the earlier you get it done, the more you can add stuff to it later. That sounds kind of odd, but if you want to fix something, you'll have the time. If you want to add something else that you thought you didn't have enough time to add, you will have the time to do so. I start mine months in advance. I'm going to a convention in September of this year, late August, early September, and I have started my Simca cosplay today, which is like February, March, April, May, June, July, August, 9 months early. Wow, sorry. I hate it when the screen turns off. So 9 months early, which is really early, but I hope to get it done. Yeah, start early. Another tip. If you're going to customize it, make it somewhat your own, really customize it. Make it super different, but keep within the theme of the character. There was, if you look, say like the My Little Ponies, obviously you're not going to dress like a horse. I mean, you could, that's your own deal, but, it's a custom character. It's kind of an OC. It's not set in design. Try to make it as cool as you can. If you're going to be Applejacks, don't just throw on like a flannel and some jeans. Like, throw on a flannel, tie it up, make it cute, wear the jeans. You can, jeans are fine, but like embellish them or get like a cutesy belt or something. Just make it a little extra special. You don't want it to be too plain, but at the same time, you don't want to totally go out there and make like Black Rock Shooter in a pink dress with frills and like, that's just, it doesn't work. So, customize it for sure. Cool cosplays come out of customization, but make sure it fits and make sure it is very awesome. Make them acceptable to the convention. Now this has to go if you're buying or if you're making. It would really suck to make a really awesome weapon and it's metal and the convention security will not let you have metal. I went with my boyfriend bodyguard, even though he's not really my boyfriend, to my last convention, and he wanted to go as like an Umbrella Corp. He had like the shirt on, and then he put his tact vest on, his airsofting tact vest. He had CO2 packets in his thing, and then the spray can in the side, and he had like two metal handguns and a metal, like, he doesn't buy cheap airsoft guns. He's really bad at spending money, but at least he buys, the nice stuff. So he has the metal fancy, realistic airsoft guns that he will slap on the table, and they hear the sound and they're like, dude, you can't have that. So he was really bummed out about that. He had to take everything off, and you know, he was really upset. So things like that too. You don't want to make something that's not acceptable. Same with girls. It's not just weapons. You don't want to have your butt cheeks showing out and have someone to tell you need to put some clothes on, or that it's inappropriate because there are children at the conventions, and you know, you don't want to spend all this time making something and then figure out that you can't, you know, use it or wear it. So another tip, this one is definitely probably one of my favorites, and it's one of the ones that I kind of made up myself and I go by, is to pick characters that are similar to yourself, not only in character, but in appearance. Now, if you've ever been on animecharactersdatabase.com, I highly recommend going there because you can type in all the characteristics of the character that you want them to look like as far as hair and eye color, and it will spit you out a whole list of characters that are really good. It's really good for cosplay choices because you can choose the ones that you want based on the list that they gave to you. So, you also will feel, if it looks like yourself naturally, like I look for the characters with the blonde hair and the blue eyes, you will, not necessarily, but probably, have a closer character connection because that's the person that you see in the mirror every day. So you're like, hey, it's me, you know. So, you might find a closer character connection to somebody that actually looks like yourself. And it just makes the character look greater, better overall, especially if you don't have to wear a wig, because a lot of times wigs look terrible. So keep that in mind. Now, this one has to do with cosplay etiquette more than making your cosplay. Don't act like you're a better cosplayer than the person next to you. I get this a lot, and it's really, really annoying. I am a not very experienced cosplayer. I will tell you, I am not experienced. I have been cosplaying for maybe a year and a half, and I have cosplayed 4 characters total. 4, working on a 5th and a 6th, but, you know, I've not cosplayed for very long, so I will not stand next to you and tell you that I'm better than you. Unless you're mean to me, then by all means, I have the right. But, you know, for no reason, like, there is no reason to show up, especially if they made their own, and don't be mean to, if you're a maker, don't be mean to the buyers out there, because some people can't sew. Some people are learning to sew, and some people, you know, are great at sewing. Like, you know, you get all sorts of people. I mean, you have to give them credit for trying. Keep it in your head. If you have to think about it, I know what you mean, because sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, that cosplay just, it sucks. But, you know, you don't go around telling people that. You respect them, because you are more respectable if you do respect them, because nobody wants to hang out with a mean person. Also, if you know that you're better and that they're worse, offer them help. I get a lot of people coming to me for help and a lot of people thanking me for help. I try to help as much as I can, and you're more respected if you actually help them, because it shows that you don't only care about yourself, but that you're trying to better the world of cosplay, which should be your goal as a cosplayer, is to encourage more to cosplay and encourage those who can't do things as well as you can to improve, so that we can all be one giant band of awesome cosplayers in the world. That's just my goal. I don't know what your goal is, but I love it, and I want as many people to be as good as they can and to better themselves. So if you're making and you are choosing fabrics, you may know that this is quite a challenge sometimes. But to help you decide what fabrics to buy, you need color, and color swatches are very, 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 very helpful. I don't use them all the time. I'm very visually inept that I can match colors without seeing them over and over again. A lot of people aren't like that, so what you can do, what I do occasionally, I'll go into, not paint, I have Corel, and what I do is I take like a section and then I blow it up, so I have like a big color of that, and then I'll print them all out so they're like on like little swatches, and then I'll just match them. So pretty much make your own color swatch. You can do it in paint too. Don't let me lie to you, you can totally do it in paint. I have to be here at my house to do that because at my dorm I have a Mac and they don't have Paint and I don't know how to download GIMP or anything. So I'm pretty tech stupid. But yes, color swatches, bring them. It will save you so much time and so much guesswork. It also helps to have a picture of your character on your phone or a printout or something so you can kind of gauge how much fabric to get, because that can be a real problem too. Especially if you're going back to buy more, you want the right amount the first time. Draw your characters or buy a figure. This is a very important tip if you're making. Like I said, you can kind of see where all the seams are. You can analyze exactly all the lines, all the curves, and it will help you pick up on details that you did not notice previously. I draw all the time. Now, you don't have to draw if you're not an artist. I get that. That's why a figure will come in handy if you don't draw. It will help you get a full 360 view, and it will help you think about what's not on the page and what you cannot see. You must love the outfit as much or more than the character themselves. Okay, you're going to be wearing this outfit all day, and I would never wear an outfit that I was embarrassed to be seen in, obviously. I mean, I'm a fashion designer, so I kind of have that anyways. But, okay, sorry, I'm tired. I had Air Gear Marathon last night, jeez. Yes, love the outfit, because you're going to be wearing it all day. And you should love the outfit as much as the character because that's what you're making. I understand falling in love with an outfit because of the character. That's totally okay too. But if you don't like the outfit but you like the character, I just don't feel like it could have as great of a potential to turn out and to look as cute or as good as if you totally love the character. Totally love the outfit. Yes. Yes. Now that's kind of personal. I know that people can create awesome outfits even if they don't like them. I just think for your own enjoyment you should love the outfit. Sorry, I kind of paused. Alright. Last tip. Try not to take shortcuts. There is no such thing as shortcuts in my field of work. I do not shortcut. I try to make them as clean and as accurate and as good as I possibly can. So try to take the least amount of shortcuts. It definitely boosts your craftsmanship abilities. So yes, no shortcuts, no cheating, no cheating, no cheating. So a lot of us try really hard, and it's kind of sad when you see someone that could have tried as equally hard as you, and then they took a shortcut, and you can tell when somebody kind of half-asses something. So yes, those were all of my cosplay tips. I hope that you enjoy them. I hope that they helped you. I hope that you follow them. Maybe, maybe not. So yes, everybody have a nice day or week or month or Happy New Year's. Have a nice year. I am currently working on my Simca cosplay, so remember to like me on Facebook. I will be posting pictures there if you would like to see how it works. And subscribe because we love subscribers. And yeah, I think that's about it. So enjoy yourselves, happy cosplaying, and I will see you later.